Everybody, hope you're all having a great week. Thank you for watching my video. This week we were talking about Christian nationalism, and I don't know that I necessarily see it at the local level, at least in our community, although I did have to look up an example. I live in Newburgh, Yamhill County. It's a little bit rural. It's about 20 miles outside of Portland. We still have a lot more conservative. I'd say we have farms, so I think kind of conservatism comes with that. And a couple years back in the schools, board members were trying to pursue banning certain flags, symbols within the school. And while they didn't necessarily come out and say it was for religious reasons, I think there could have been some of that, maybe kind of on the back burner, on the back of their minds. But in general, I do believe we see this at the national level, and I don't want to get too far into the weeds, but the statistic recently I saw was around 2016, maybe there was around 11 or 12% of the United States population that identified as Christian nationalist, and now it's a growing number, and somewhere past 40%. I apologize, I don't have that exact statistic. And so I think that's kind of interesting. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I do think it is being used as kind of a political weapon per se, and I think we have to be careful. Something that I think is good about it, I think there's safety and security in numbers. It's nice to know, I guess kind of what everyone else thinks, and if we're more or less kind of on the same page, I think it kind of helps us anticipate, what we can expect from the group, what their values are, and I don't know. I really struggled to find good in it. I'm sure there is good in it. Our country was founded on, I guess the separation of church and state, and I personally, I think we need to keep it that way. And I have read that what is kind of getting pushed right now is that America is essentially kind of the last hope for Christianity. And I think that's kind of one of the dangers of this movement. We kind of have to be careful, the potential for groupthink and extremism. I think we have to be careful. But great topic. I've really enjoyed getting into the reading, kind of learning about everything. I've really enjoyed it, and I am excited to hear what you guys all think. Thanks.